Hey everybody, this is Erico and I am back again. I hope you guys are doing well. Why? Because you're watching this video. Be sure to put below how you feel about whatever topic I talk about. Subscribe, like this video. Do whatever you want to do pretty much, and I will always be here. So once again, we have China, who is going through a very big episode of chaos right now because there's a lot going on in the world. A lot is going on with all the United Nations, especially with America, me being American, and seeing how our very orange round toupee of a president is still handling things and how that is seeping out to the rest of the world. China has been definitely on a roll and making moves and cultivating different weapons to prepare for this. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it because I feel like if I say it, I'm going to be speaking it into existence. But just this turmoil that may or may not be coming, and it's not looking very good because we're looking at trade and the tariffs and just all the things where everybody was kind of holding hands at one time, and now, like, you know, the hands have been disconnected, if we were to say. And so we got a lot of places that are on one side, and then we have a lot of places that are on the other side. And you're looking at the prospect of what will happen if there is a clash. And it's scary, and it doesn't look too good. And so when thinking about this clash that may happen and all of the war weapons, oops, I said the word is out there now. But all these weapons, there has been news as of last week that China, as our American president likes to say, has made this new bomb that is said to want to make Taiwan be a very dark place.
Just how this weapon will be functioning and how the weapon will be launched from a land-based vehicle before it ejects 90 cylinder-shaped submunitions. These canisters bounced upon impact before detonating mid-air, dispersing fine chemically treated carbon filaments designed to short-circuit high-voltage power infrastructure. Now, the weapon aims to disrupt enemy command and control systems by triggering widespread electrical outages. Its impact is felt over an area of at least 10,000 square meters. Now, according to the video, it has a range of 290 kilometers and a warhead weighing 490 kgs, making it suitable for attacks on military substations.
A place where there will be no type of light. I wouldn't put it past China to do something to block the sun at this point. I mean, the way that they are building this technology and just building like building blocks and building more and more stuff, and it's just like they're basically putting out this message that they're not to be toyed with, they're not to be messed with, and they do have many different types of weapons at their disposal. So now we have this graphite bomb that is also known as the blackout bomb, and they unleashed this in a video and everyone around the world saw it, how this bomb works, and China is very proud of this bomb. Now mind you, this bomb is not a new thing. America has it. There's also other places like South Korea, Germany, Russia that have their own version of this bomb. However, you know China and how China is. They have to take something one step further, and that's what they did. So people know this bomb, and they know it to be something that flies over the skies and then it's let loose. And there's a contraption that opens up and the graphite particles fall down on generators, power lines, wherever the power grid is that is the main electric source of your said city, and it makes it spark and malfunction. And so this is a war weapon. It's used in wars. It's used when countries are trying to invade. It's used when basically you do whatever you can to stop said city or said place from having any type of way of communication, any type of way of refuge. It's a very scary thing. And so seeing this video and how they made this so fast, and not even made it so fast, but made it with a new type of feature and function. It's like, Donald Trump, what were you doing messing with China and messing with these people? These people, they have darkness and evil inside of them. I know I'm laughing, but it's not funny because like I don't blame the people or really the country overall, but like the dictatorship and the leadership of this country is like, they're not something to be toyed with. So they take this bomb one step further, and they not only have it where the particles can come out and actually just hit the power lines and make them spark and malfunction. They have actual like strings, kind of like silly putty. I don't know if y'all remember that. Maybe I'm old. I don't think people use silly putty anymore. Or like silly string comes out of the bomb as it's flying, and it hits the power lines and makes the power lines go zzz, boom. And it's like, all right. And not only that, you just can't go and just directly remove these strings. Like, they just go and keep the power off and jammed. And so, you know, the original graphite bomb, after a set time, the particles would go away and, you know, the lights would come back on. China, they were extra mean with this. They were like, no, we're going to make it so we have one where you try to turn your power source back on and it will go back out. We will make it so it stays out. This new function we have when it hits those power lines and the power grid, no, it's going to stay there forever. You have to actually manually remove it. So you all can go and think that this is going to be just a couple hours to a day to 2 days. Oh no, we can make this forever. We will go and make sure that you all cannot get to the hospital. We will make sure hospitals do not work. We will make sure that you do not have any type of way of communication to call for help. We will make sure that you all are backed into a corner. This is what this is. And so everyone from newscasters and people watching this, they're like, all right, Taiwan, are y'all ready? But me, being the thinker that I am, I'm like, is this really only for Taiwan? I honestly think that this is also for America and whoever else. I really do. That's honestly what I think, that they're just not playing around, and I think they have more things up their sleeve, and they're very upset about this whole trade conflict that is going on. It's like you're poking the bear, and the bear is minding its own business and taking care of its babies, and you keep poking the bear, and the bear just eventually swings around and knocks your head off. This is not cute. This is not funny. This is something to definitely be aware of, because if a city is hit with this out of nowhere, it will cause devastation and destruction. There is not going to be any ifs, ands, or buts about that. This is a very, very dangerous weapon for them to have. Meanwhile, we have America, my own country, falling apart at the seams. Crops are rotting. People do not have jobs. People are just twiddling their thumbs until the whole American economy just falls apart. Like, it's not good. Meanwhile, we have people worried about Labubu dolls and toys and stuff that doesn't really matter. You know, it's just... It's a lot. It really is. It's a lot, and I see it and I understand because like people need distractions, and it's like I'm still gonna go and like enjoy myself and enjoy my life, but I understand that. I think it's just important that we as people pay attention to what's going on in the world, and that we are aware of what other countries and other places are doing and how they view your said country. Not even just America, but where you're from and what are the dangers that might come, because there is going to be something that's going to happen and it's going to come to fruition, and it's important that we are ready. It's important that, you know, if you can, to prepare, you know, like grow your own crops, make sure that financially you can be as okay as you're able to be. Make sure that you are just self-aware, because it seems like it's gonna get worse before it gets better, and it's a sad and frightening thought. And it's something where I think about that, and it's, you're like looking at this place across the world just brewing and reeling itself up to do something, like them and North Korea as well. We can also talk about Korea, who also has created this bomb as well. Korea and China have been cultivating something, and it's just brewing and brewing and brewing and brewing, and it's like, watch them because they're crazy. You know, it's like they're crazy. And just imagine like being hit by this bomb and just watching all the lights just go out, and there's nothing you can really do. Like people like running and screaming and like, oh my goodness, and just seeing like the fighter jets over your city, and it's just like, I guess this is it, folks. it's like we might not be making it out of this one. It's like we don't want to call our president because he's already a clown. Like, I guess this is it. We might as well just go on ahead and just lay down in the street and let them just take us, because it's like the leadership doesn't even know what they're doing. So it's like, how are we supposed to know? It's like we as the people just like are picking up the pieces and just trying our best to do what we can to live each day. But it's a crazy thought, and I hope you guys, you know, stay aware of what's going on in the world. You know, enjoy yourselves, have luxuries, but watch the news, read the news, keep in the know. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. Also a blog, News Section Pop Culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And remember, be real, stay real, live in the real, and I will always be back. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.